Guys, I'm Dave from Dave Chats Games, and for all my gaming chat, the best around, I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Hi, David here, One Up Gaming. It's going to be episode 417 of the One Up Gaming podcast. So thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. Guess we'll start off by just saying 20% of each sale of the Games Inspired Music album will go to Child's Play charity. So please download it, listen to it, stream it, buy it, all that good stuff. And 20% of each sale goes to the Child's Play charity. We have our first 100 podcasts available from audiobooksontape.com. It's a little tiny cassette tape sized thing with a USB pull-out stick. It's got like 100 podcasts plus like 30 odd other shows that we've done, and that is from audiobooksontape.com. So please just buy that, and £1 of each sale will go to the Charles. No, I got to Diabetes UK charity. Diabetes UK. Yeah. We have our website up and running now for our tech. Well, I guess for merch, like hats and mugs and cups and jugs and hoodies and all that good stuff. And that is ougtech.square.site. So ougtech.square.site. So please go on there, have a look around, see what you think. I love our Sega Rally. I love our Flight of the Navigator t-shirt. It's actually like proper embroidered. It's like proper embroidery on there. It looks amazing. I love it. So yeah, so I guess we'll have a quick break and we'll be back with the games played this week for episode 417. So thank you all, and we'll be back in a couple of seconds.
Hi, I'm Lucy James, and I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Hi, I'm Matt Kapp, the lead artist on Binding of Isaac Rebirth and the creator of Castle in Darkness, and I listen to the One Up podcast.
Hello, Andy. This is Colin. I won't be able to get in tonight. I'm sweating like a pig.
So here we are, One Up Gaming, episode 417 of the One Up Gaming podcast. Still me, David, still here, still doing stuff. But yeah, I guess I'll just sort of say we have our first books available to buy, and if you want to buy any of these books, go to Amazon and search the unofficial Sega Saturn collection, the unofficial PlayStation collection, and the unofficial Nintendo 64 collection. All available now. Buy them, please. Make great Christmas presents. Other than that, if you want any freebies, email us at contact@oneupgaming.co.uk. We might give stuff away. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just search One Up Gaming. You'll find a nice white logo on there. Just over 2,000 followers, subscribers, whatever you want to call them. And if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment on any video of just say PlayStation, Xbox, Switch and PC, and if we've got any games, any codes to give away, we'll give some away. Also, if you want to put t-shirt or if you want to put a poster, we have posters and t-shirts to give away, so we'll just contact you and send those out to you. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It means the world to us, and just comment away on any of the videos. So, episode 417 of the One Up Game podcast. I guess we'll start off by saying I played Ridge Racer 5. Now, this is a PS2 launch game, I believe it was. And although it plays really well, and technically the graphics are good, it just didn't use anti-aliasing, I think. So it looks really jagged, really like any flat surface, any straight line that was slightly wonky, it was all zigzaggy, and it just didn't have an appealing aesthetic to it. But the game plays amazing. It looks so good. It runs at 60 frames a second. It runs smooth as, And yeah, I love Ridge Racer. I love Ridge Racer Revolution. I love Ridge Racer Rage Racer. I love Ridge Racer Type 4. Ridge Racer 5 never really played that much of. Ridge Racer 6 I loved on the Xbox 360. And then I guess we have Ridge Racers 1 and 2 on the PSP, which were really good. Ridge Racer 3DS is alright. Ridge Racer 64. It seems to be a lot harder than some of the other Ridge Racer games, because I get like so far into it and it's just like a rocket, you're bouncing off all the walls. The DS game was okay, more of a port of the 64 sort of game. But yeah, Ridge Racer 5 plays really well, looks really nice, and smooth as. That's what you need in these arcade games. I love it. So I had a quick go at the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 beta, and yeah, it's Call of Duty. It really is. As a casual gamer that plays some shooty games, I wasn't impressed with the Omnimotion, whatever it's called, where you can like dive and move in weird directions and shoot. And yeah, I guess if you're really into the game and get really good at the game, then you can get really, really into this, and it adds a lot more depth to the game. But for me as a casual, I just found it way too complicated to work out. And yeah, I just didn't get into that sort of thing. But it looked amazing, it played really well, apart from that one thing. And my online gameplay attempts were not good. They were not good at all. But yeah, go to the YouTube channel, have a look at our gameplay footage, and it's just me playing badly on Call of Duty. Moving swiftly on, and we played Mario Tennis Aces on the Nintendo Switch. And with this one, it looks really nice, it plays really nice, until you get further into the game, and it wants you to do like the slow-mo returns and things, and it was just like, I hate all this slow-mo sort of stuff. Just play the game as normal, and just do a special move if you manage to hit the ball back while you stood on a square that's flashing or something. I think they've done that before in the past. This slow-mo stuff where you hold the button down to go into slow-mo, and then hit a button at the exact time to do a super move, and it's just like, no, I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all. But if you don't play it with that sort of thing, then it plays really nice. It looks gorgeous, and it's a good game. I like Mario Tennis, I really do. I really enjoyed the Sega, was it Sonic Tennis, Sonic All Stars Tennis, as Sonic All Stars Racing. But I know they did like a tennis game, that was really good. I don't like the Sega characters in. But yeah, Mario Tennis, good games. Next up, another game on the Switch. Neon Drifter Cyber Racing. Now this one, it's a racing game. Not a great racing game. Very cheap, very cheerful. And you're not really racing against people, you're just doing drifts to get points. And the more points you get, the more scores you get, and then the higher the score wins the race. But yeah, it's like all dark with neon flashes everywhere. So technically it looks okay, it plays okay. But I just didn't like the drifting mechanic. I've never liked any of the games that had drifting as the main focus. I think it was like Colin McRae Dirt 3, was it? That featured the Gymkhana, and that was the main focus of the game. It was like the new add-on to it, and I just really didn't like that game at all because of that. So yeah, I guess Neon Drifter wouldn't have been my game anyway. It's just not my sort of thing. But it looks okay, and the music's not too bad, and it just plays cheerfully along. So if you're interested in something a bit different, give Neon Drifter Cyber Racing a quick look, see what you think. Next up, we played Expectations, a MudRunner game. Now the MudRunner stuff I really enjoy. I like the slow-paced getting into the right gear, getting into the right torque setting, going through mud, jungle, trees, swamps, all that good stuff. And this, I don't even know what's the difference about it, but you have a drone that you can send out to have a look for stuff. It looks really good. The mud effects are so good now. They really are good. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It looks amazing. It plays well. It might not be to everyone's taste because it is like a slow sort of game, trying to get through the mud, the levels, the environments, the obstacle, trying to get through all that mud and swamp land and stuff. And it's just a fun little game. I really enjoy it. Next up, Star Trucker. Star Trucker. But yeah, you are like it's basically like the trucking sim, but you're in a little spaceship that's in the shape of a truck, and you have to like go deliver stuff and get new packages and stuff. Graphically, it looks nice. I might be wrong, but it looks like it was meant to be like a VR sort of game because it's got like a first-person mode where you can look around and pull levers and shit. I played it on the Xbox Series X. Really looked nice. You can't go into the planet, which is annoying. I was trying to go straight into the planet, but it wouldn't let me. I couldn't even work out how to dock with the space station. So yeah, I'm not good at all these games where you got like levers and buttons and all over the place. Automate a lot of stuff for me, please. I'm an idiot. But I can see where the fun could be. It is just like a trucking game set in space. And it looked nice. It ran nice. It was just my first ever go on it. It was just a little bit overstimulating. I was trying to get into the planet, trying to boost my way through to the planet core, but it wouldn't let me, which is annoying. And the last game that we played, just a quick game, was Shadow of the Ninja Reborn. And this is just like a demo of the game. And it is just... It plays very much like the sort of like the Strider, Ninja Gaiden sort of games, like the old 2D side-scrolling hack and slashy combat-y platform games. Looks really nice, plays really well, rock hard, but I loved it. I thought it played well. The moveset was good. I liked the little, like the, I don't know what I'm doing there. It's like a big, I was going to say sword, but it's not. It's like something on the end of a thing that you chuck out and it comes back. Adds a little bit more projectile to your attack. You have a sword which is quite narrow and quite close to you. Do your jumps and stuff. You can jump on like the wall and jump back up and that, and it's a fun little game. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, have a quick look, leave comments, get freebies, let me know what you think. And that will do for the games played this week on episode 417 of the One Up Gaming podcast. So it's been me, David, One Up Gaming. Thank you so much. Quick break and we'll be back with the 10 minutes of nothing.
Hi, my name's John here. I'm the designer of games like Sensible Soccer, Cannon Fodder, Whizball, Parallax and Sociable Soccer. And I listen to the One Up Gaming podcast.
Up next on the One Up Gaming podcast is 10 minutes of nothing. Will it be the team talking about nothing or a guest interview? Stick around and find out now. It's 10 minutes of nothing. Yeah, 10 minutes of nothing.
Hi, still David, still One Up Gaming, still the One Up Gaming podcast, episode 417. This is the 10 minutes of nothing, where we get 10 minutes to have a quick chat about something, talk about either news, games, reviews, movies, all that good stuff. And we have a 10-minute timer, so we basically stop talking once the timer goes, or we just run out of things to say. So, I will start the timer now. Yep, started. And today we're going to talk about the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is really, really weird. Yeah, so we put a tweet out asking if the PS5 Pro is too expensive. We got over 3,500 votes. So 60% of people said yes, it's massively overpriced. 29% said, yeah, it's a bit too expensive. 5% said it's hard to say until we see more. 4% said, nah, I think the price is okay. And 3% said, no, it's going to be well worth the cost. Now, if people don't know, the PlayStation 5 Pro is going to be $700 and £700 as well, which is so annoying because like dollars and pounds are not the same anymore. So basically, in the UK, for £700, that'll be about $780, I'd have a guess, somewhere around there. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do a quick. So, if I just do £700 in dollars. Oh, I was wrong. It is $918.70. So that is a shit ton of money. And I myself can't justify paying that much money for a console. $450, $500 was about way too much for me. From what I can see, the PlayStation 5 is it's better. It uses a very similar sort of architecture to the normal PS5, but this time I think the CPU's practically the same, the RAM's practically the same. The big difference is the GPU, which is going to be like 60% better or something they're saying. But it's like all the basically saying that it's got like the PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution, PSSR, which basically means that it can AI upscale lower resolution images to a 4K image, which is like, so that means it's not a true 4K, it's just like upscaling. Optimized console performance. So it's basically going to say it's going to try and have a consistent frame rate for smooth gameplay, support for 60Hz and 120Hz displays, advanced ray tracing. Yeah, I don't know what that even means really. It's just that it'll just be a better ray tracing experience. PlayStation 5 Pro enhanced games. Demon Souls, Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Forbidden West, Until Dawn, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, The Last of Us Part 1, The Last of Us Part 2. And that's all it's got on there. Play at 60 frames per second or up to 120 frames per second with 4K output and ray tracing for compatible games, which they're not saying what games they are. PS5 Pro features 2 terabytes of storage, that's nice. Next level online wireless connectivity, so I guess they've got a better Wi-Fi chip in there. PS5 Pro game boost and backward compatibility. So basically saying it's got better PS4 compatibility. DualSense is just the same thing. The console looks weird, but now it's got like grills and vents in the side of it. It doesn't come with the Blu-ray drive, so if you want a Blu-ray drive you've got to pay another 80 quid for that, or 100 quid, I can't remember. It doesn't come with a vertical stand, so you've got to pay like another £30 for that. So yeah, it is very expensive. Very expensive. And that, my friends, is all they've got on the Sony website for it. I mean, the thing that I'll say is, it sounds good, but when you do a trailer and announcement, and you don't have any new games to announce with the console, you're just playing 2-3-year-old PlayStation 5 games and upscaling them to run a little bit better and run a little bit smoother. Which I don't know, I just can't get my head around. I just think it's very expensive for this, because it's not even like a new, it's like the 0.5 generation, and it's like, is it worth another 300? I don't know. Yeah, I just don't think they've got the games to justify the console at the moment. Because is this going to end up like the PlayStation, the PlayStation VR 2, where that was like £550 in the UK, and that was basically dead on arrival. It hasn't really had any new games since the launch, and I just don't. I don't know. I really don't know. But I think it'll sell. I think a lot of people want the new shiny thing. A lot of people like the new shiny thing. And because of that, people will always want the new shiny thing. But it's that Me Too generation where people want it but can't afford it. They will get themselves into debt for this, just for the kudos of having the new shiny thing, and then you're knackered. You know, it doesn't sound a lot, but it's a slippery slope to start going down. And I really do think that some of these things that they're doing isn't great. But yeah, the PlayStation 5 Pro, I'm not going to be a downer. I think it's going to be an amazing console. It's going to play all the games really well. It's going to make them look super cool, super consistent. The frames, the pixels are going to be so well done. But I can't justify that price. I really can't justify the price. It is scandalous. But let us know what you guys think. Are you going to pick one up? Are you going to try and do something about it? I actually sold my PlayStation 5 because I never really used it. I'm mainly on the PC playing like indie stuff and editing all these crappy little videos, and playing on the Xbox Series X. But yeah, let us know what you guys think. Leave comments. Please go to our website, which is ougtech.square.site. You can buy beanies and hats and mugs and hoodies and t-shirts. Look for the Sega Rally t-shirt. I love that so much. And I love the Flight of the Navigator t-shirt. Proper embroidery. Like the Navigator ship is like embroidered on the front with like Navigator written on it. I think it looks super cool. But yeah, let us know what you think about the PlayStation 5 Pro. Are you getting it? Are you not getting it? Are you pissed? Would you rather Sony just spent the next couple of years proper doing good games again? Because Concord didn't do well, did it? That didn't do well at all. But yeah, we've only got 30 seconds left, so I will stop the timer now. And I will say thank you all for watching. It's been me, David, One Up Gaming, episode 417 of the One Up Gaming podcast of the 10 Minutes of Nothing. So have a quick break and we're back with the goodbye. So back in a couple of seconds.
Hello, this is Peter Poppleton from the internet. I would just like to congratulate you really on reaching the 400th episode of the podcast. What the fucking hell is a podcast? If anybody tries to cast my pods like in Plaster of Paris or something like that, I will smack them right in the tit. It's what? It's like a radio. Right, I get it now. I see. It's like a radio show. 400 episodes on chuffing gaming. Chuffing hell. Look, I don't know how you've got there. Quite what you can say about chuffing Space Invaders, Pac-Man, and Horace goes skiing, I will never know. But either way, it sounds like quite an achievement. So well done, and here's to the next 4. Let's not get, ahead of ourselves. I'm not going to say the next 400, because let's face it, gaming is, well, I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? I'm very old. Happy 400th episode.
Hi, I'm Keith Allen, and I play Murphy on Z Nation, and I listen to One Up Gaming Podcast.
So, David here, One Up Gaming, episode 417 of the One Up Gaming Podcast. That's been the games played this week. That's been the 10 minutes of nothing. So thank you all. Please go to our website, oneupgaming.co.uk. We have reviews on there, some features, some previews, all that good stuff. Leave comments. If you want to buy any merch that we've got or any of our original t-shirts, go to ougtech.square.site. Go on there, have a quick look. If you want any freebies, we sometimes get sent extra codes that we can give away to fans. So just go into any of our videos, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and go to any of the videos and just leave a comment that includes PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Switch, and if we have any codes that we can give away, we'll send out the codes. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel, put in the word t-shirt or put in the word poster, as we have t-shirts and posters that we can give away as well. So let us know what you guys think, what you want, leave loads of comments, let us chat, and subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. And that'll do for episode 417 of the One Up Gaming Podcast. So thank you all so much for being me, David, One Up Gaming. Thank you. Goodbye.